Right, I'm at Williton station now, hoping to film two trains crossing over one another in about 25 minutes. One or two other people here, but generally quite quiet. I suppose it's quite early in the morning, just after 10. Anyway, let's see what comes. There's what's left of an old water tower there, just left in between the tracks. I know when I was a volunteer here, we were always moaning to the powers that be that ought to be shifted out of the way rather than left looking like a lot of old junk, but it's still here, I see. And the funny thing was, we had a maintenance wagon down the end on the opposite track, which has been removed now, and we wanted to get water supplied to it. And we were refused permission, not by the station hierarchy, but I think the water company. We weren't allowed to take water under the tracks, or ought to be some sort of risk involved. Even though way back, when I used to come here just to visit the station and the railway, there used to be a complete water tower just beyond that signal. It was quite a common sight for trains to come in here and fill up. There have been occasions since they removed that where there's been problems with delays on trains, and some of the lookers were getting quite low on water. There was one occasion when they had to get the local fire brigade in to top up a pannier tank, I think. This is getting dangerously short of water. Beats me why they removed that water tower. Yeah, there was a time we were involved in removing and replacing those lampposts over there. And an actual crane wagon was brought in to help with that work, lifting out the old ones and putting in the ones that you see there now. But still, they didn't take the opportunity of lifting out that old water tower. I suppose it's of interest to some people, but it looks like a lot of old junk really just left lying there. One of the regular jobs we volunteers had to do was to go in between the tracks here and pick up weeds like this. That was a butt-bacon job. So I don't think I could do that now. I'm pleased to see the old dust cart over there is still surviving. Painted that myself several times, well, not twice I think, but it's been painted again since then. Starting to look a bit tatty around the edges as far as I can see now. Again, never ending job, because it stays in the open all the time. I think the horses realise there's something special going on today. You never know which train is going to come first, from the direction we're looking now or from behind me. I did just hear a whistle from this direction.
mine's in 6 foot drop.
No, but three on down there, right down the far end.
Oh yeah, I see.
That's this one that you're on. Yeah. I'm not on that one. So cut the next one up. Down.
That was down, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, what was that one going to be? The tank engine?
Now we know how they're fixed. Yeah. So now we know how they're fixed.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
going to put one in.